my name is Hallie and welcome to The Royalty. Today we're going to be playing a little indie horror point and click. You know I enjoy point and click, you know I love horror, and you know I love indie. So this is all three in one package. It's called Serena. It is by Sensei, and I'm super excited to get into this. So why don't we begin? Okay, so the first thing I've noticed is that it loads straight into the game. It doesn't seem to have any settings that I can adjust. It was really difficult to adjust the volume settings.
Sometimes, when I make a great effort, I can remember her scent, the sweetness of her breath. Serena.
Okay. Seems to be a basic point and click.
Serena? Why can't I see you more clearly? Why can't I even remember? The furniture came with the cabin. Considering how off the beaten path this place is, that helped make up our mind. Serena enjoyed spice in her life. I preferred it more bland. It was so different on some points.
Okay. Right.
Sharing meals with a good red wine was one of the great pleasures in our relationship, especially in the intimacy of this cabin.
Okay.
So much wisdom and happiness in this bookcase. My life would have been much poorer without all this. The smell of old books is intoxicating.
I don't know whether this is just to follow the story along while point and click, or whether there's more to this. Obviously, this is my first time playing this.
I loved it when we took down one of my favorites and curled up on the bed to read together as the wind howled outside on cold winter nights. So many afternoons spent in this armchair. Sometimes she would brush her leg against mine under the table when we were reading. Curious, sensual thrill.
Okay.
Come, love, with peace in your heart, said Niamh of the ice blue eyes. Blue eyes.
Ride with me, shed your mortal gaze, your mortal guise. Here is our mount, snow white mare. Come, Oisin, to my gardens fair, in the land of youth, ply your art. Ours shall be the cycle of days, ours sun and sky and rainbow ways.
Something draws me to this trunk. Is it the memories locked? We use this trunk to store trinkets and papers, but I can't help thinking there's something of importance inside.
Okay.
It's too painful. I want to, but not yet.
Okay. Right, check out the bedroom.
It's a beautiful day, though there's an unnatural calm surrounding the area. There's a strand of blonde hair in the comb. Yes, blonde hair like sun rays. I'm remembering. Hers. I used it too, when shaving.
When shaving. Okay.
Dearest, how do I say any of this? I like your way with words, but if I don't write this, I don't know what I'll do. My life feels so unreal now, dreamlike, but
I like
wonderfully
the
so.
voice acting in this.
Let me try, even if clumsily. The hours I spent with you when we last met are precious to me. I was so lost such a short time ago. Everything seemed drained of color and feeling. I think we were meant to find each other, to bring meaning to our lives again, make sense of the confusion shrouding both of us. When we stepped into the crystal silence of the snowy woods, away from the chatter of the guests, all nature seemed expectant, as if holding its breath, witnessing a rare moment of something infinitely better than what life in the ordinary run of things has to offer. Do you remember how the light crust of the snow glittered in the reflected light of the country house? how the copse of trees in which we walked was haloed with a magical aura.
She seems pretty
I
good
felt
at
the
words.
chill of the night air, and you opened your coat and enfolded me in your arms, and we hugged tight, sharing the warmth, sharing the only thing any of us have to share on this earth when you think about it.
Okay.
It's been so long since I said her name out loud. I think that's the moment. These keys are for the cabin and the car. If the keys are here, does she have her spare? I should probably stay here in case she doesn't. Did she even have her own spare? They prevent my blood pressure from skyrocketing. I'm generally not fond of taking medication. I find it hard to believe ingesting a few chemicals will do me much good in the long run.
Okay.
Commune Evidence, Serena's favorite perfume.
So far, I can look in things, but he's mostly just commenting on whatever he finds.
Unlike its sibling, this lamp would last for months. The clock is a trophy from our flea market adventures. Chalk this particular purchase up to every cabin needs one. For some reason,
that.
light bulbs wouldn't last long in this lamp. I never looked into it. She is fairly religious, not me. I'm the cold and cynical bastard. But I don't remember that ever being an issue between us. She adored all things of nature. I remember her long walks out in the woods.
Okay.
2 days, 3 days tops, and bam, a brand new light bulb would burn out. Our refuge from the world. Well, we all have our skeletons in the closet, but not Serena. She was perfect.
Maybe because you think she was perfect, you're not seeing blatant issues. But okay.
I'm not sure why, but I don't feel like opening it. The sole thought of it drains what little energy I have left in me. Maybe later. There's nothing of interest inside the closet anyway.
Okay. He says. Wait, well, you're not. Just. Okay.
No, I don't want to leave right now. There's still something for me in here.
Is there? Where?
This window never got much attention. Then again, the view isn't nearly as spectacular. Priorities, right?
Okay.
The table is worn but sturdy, just like our relationship was. Or is. I just don't know anymore.
Dream catcher.
She used to keep magazines, paperback novels, usual stuff on these nightstands when we were staying here.
Okay.
She made this with her own hands. She was really good.
What's in here then?
Sometimes we joked we needed to be so far out in the woods because that's how our sex life was. Far out. I've always loved the hazy afternoon shades of this place.
Well, that was a bit abrupt. Okay.
I should probably eat. Can't remember the last. I have more pressing things on my mind right now than culinary exploits.
Culinary. Okay. So there's something in here for me, but I don't know what it is.
Look what I made, hun, in case we ever need to sweep something under the carpet. See the pattern of yellow squares? It's from this rug I remembered from my nursery. I must have been like 3 or 4, but it always stuck with me.
No trap door under there, just more creaky floor.
Okay. Are you sure though?
I also have a key for the outhouse, but can't be bothered to keep it anywhere other than under that rock next to the thing. No one comes here anyway.
Okay. Still sus. There's clearly something I need to find. Right. This lamp is weird. So this lamp clearly needs more investigation.
Good night.
Dust everywhere. The amount of dust on it might make me hack up a lung. It's full of little scratches and gouges. Whenever her lamp didn't work, Serena would come by my side to read. A few moments later, she would lay her head down on my chest and fall asleep. The only reason this lampshade gathered less dust than the other one was that we had to keep putting new bulbs in this. Dust everywhere. The amount of dust on it might make me... The furniture came with the cabin, but the bedclothes we brought with us. A place like this needs some luxury, but without her, there are no monsters under the bed. I guess they're all in my head. I'm a casual dresser. No need to
Okay. Can I not do anything with this?
We big enough for a lifetime of mementos. But we hated guns, so we never had any, even out here. We found this trunk at a flea big enough for a lifetime of mementos. We hated guns, so we never had any, even out here.
Okay.
But this would have been a good place to keep one, since it can be locked.
Oh!
This was taken on that crisp winter night at our mutual friend's hunting lodge. We came back indoors, laughing, giddy as teenagers. It was truly like an enchanted time, like we were in a magic circle, where no sorrow or pain could touch. My love, we don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is quite important.
Okay.
The guy who snapped this, our host that night, used an actual film camera.
Fair.
It was a different world back then. My love.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, that ticking. It never stops. I've wasted so much time in my life. Did I ever take a break to show her how much I truly cared? The clock has always been rather autonomous. No matter how many times we wound it up, it keeps going out.
Could you take this out and beat it, love? It's getting a bit dusty.
Okay.
It's one of the few decorative things here. We weren't much of homemakers, either of us. I remember us washing it properly in the lake many... Why? I might just as well stay here. I should really stay. I'm so tired anyway. I always resisted the temptation to sweep things under there when it was my turn to tidy up.
The rug's all crooked again. Can you help me straighten it out?
No trap door under there. Just more creaky floor.
My light's busted again. Can I come over to your side and read?
Let's face it, her reading material is shallow, to say the least.
Hey, hand me the water glass, will you? No, wait. Let me just reach over.
As always, I automatically went to the window side, and she took the one by the armoire. Some percent.
Don't let the bedbugs bite. I'm the only one allowed to do the biting here.
Oh. Hello.
It's full of little scratches and gouges. What's the matter with me? I can't seem to remember even ordinary things. When was the last time we made love? I know it's my general state of mind, but I feel even more depressed near this armoire. Guess I can't shake off the memory of my sweet Serena trying on her various garments. We seemed to take fewer and fewer walks as the years went by. Everything around here is so familiar. How could I possibly forget the color of her hair like that? Even for a moment. I never noticed it before, but there's a tiny crack in it. I still remember when this thing smelled of fresh paint.
Okay.
No point in wiping this dust. What would it help?
Can I open anything yet?
All those moments we sat at this table, laughing, smiling, simply looking in each other's eyes. Will we have them again someday? I didn't cook much for her, always so worried about my stuff.
Come sit with me.
Oh.
I want to talk. There's something I have to tell you.
Okay.
I have been trying, and believe me, I've been trying so hard.
I almost have it. What was she trying to tell me? Without any activity, someone said, work and love are the only things that ever really happened to us. Was it Freud?
Oh, Marilyn Monroe.
Did I let my work destroy my life? Writing was so all-consuming for me, and I made so little headway in all this time. I want to hurl the whole damn lot into the lake, or just tear at the pages until the wind sweeps them over. This armchair. This is where we had that talk. Damn.
What was the talk about?
I feel like throwing this chair through the window. The stains on this bed suddenly make me mad. Angry even. How could I be so inconsiderate? Did this stupid lamp destroy my... I should tear all her filthy all the real color faded from it long ago.
Okay.
That incessant noise. I should smash this useless antique to pieces right now. It can't keep the time for 5 minutes straight.
Alright.
Chimes completely at random and never stops making that infernal noise. But hey, guess who thought it was so cute? This thing has caused me more sleepless nights than I care to remember. No wonder I'm going crazy. It feels darker by the minute, but the sun is still high in the sky. Or is it? I feel so turned around. It's just a book. Stupid, feeble-minded woman with her silly, menial things. What good will reading a fairy tale do me? It was she who didn't deserve me. I wouldn't waste my intellect on this sublunary distraction. A part of me still thinks she'll forgive me and come back, but I've lost all hope. Do I deserve to be forgiven? What about all the things she did and all the
What
things
did she say?
Words and dreams may be enough for you. You know what? You'll get a chance to test that soon because I've had enough.
Oh.
All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. I couldn't care less about this damn thing. I torture myself trying to remember. Too upset to even think straight. I hate her so much. All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship. It must be full of dust mites. I should burn it. I told her the rug was fine work, like I know anything about handicrafts. But it's what the Empress wanted to hear, wasn't it? She once told me how I supposedly used words to fool her somehow, but what did she think this stuff was? Natural? I can't even bear to look at my face. She's really done a number on me.
Where are you going? Oh, that's rich. Just run away.
I just needed to blow off steam, to be somewhere else, just for a while. But I can't even remember what we argued about.
I wonder what you argued about. Did you hurt her?
I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
I've been trying so hard, but we lost something along the way. Did you get my letter? Will you just listen to me for once? God, you're always... Wait, where are you going? Don't walk away from me.
I torture myself trying to remember.
Okay.
And then you toppled us on the snow. You
Didn't know
devil.
there was a second page.
We laughed and rolled around, my head already spinning from the wine and crisp, pure night air and the stillness all around. We lay back and I gasped when I realized what I was seeing. A luminous starscape, like a vast velvet cloth sprinkled with powdered sugar, like it can only be seen in the countryside. I had tears in my eyes when I turned to you and we kissed, and it felt like the only moment in all of time. or outside time, and ours was the only spark that could ignite the universe. You gave me these moments. You complete me in ways I never knew to dream of. Let me be the one who makes sense of the confusion whenever you feel lost again. We can make our own world against the rest of the world if need be. Together we can silence all the demons, heal all the wounds.
Is that the letter she's referring to?
I love you.
Me all the time. I lost her, and it's all my fault.
What did you do?
Unless she was the one who left. Too upset to even think straight.
Okay.
I hate her so much. All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. I couldn't care. Why torture myself trying to remember? Some of these started a mildew long ago. Nothing gold can stay. For all those words, those damn words, my whole life's been consumed by them. Yeah, too upset to even think straight. She actually threw this at me once.
Oh.
She could have killed me. That's how the bedroom window got that crack.
Guys, I'm keeping that in the video.
I tried to be charitable with her, but what did it get me? Honestly, she could rarely carry a tune, so her humming habit got on my nerves.
Here's your stupid omelet.
Oh.
Heavy damn thing. Cast iron. I hate her so much.
Sit down. We need to talk.
Okay.
When did it go so wrong? This was supposed to be a... We weren't supposed to fight here.
You just don't get it, do you? You never do.
What did
All
he
of
do?
These pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
Which one is she in?
Her jewelry box. What is it doing
I sit
here?
here on the train, taking me to my final farewell to the ones who brought me to this world. I see the smiling couples on their way to new adventures and think, it used to be us. We had joy and laughter and friends once, but a memory is not the thing itself. You're very good at letting things you don't want to face slip off you. You continue as if nothing has changed, lost in your own lifeless world. Words and dreams may be enough for you. You know what? You'll get a chance to test that soon. I question how I once saw things. How much of what I thought we had were my own feelings, and how much of your manipulation. Because you are so very good with words, aren't you? You knew how to use them when we met, and for the longest time, I went along with the romantic whirl you conjured up around our shabby, isolated existence. Oh, it took me long enough to see it for what it was. And there were these moments that you swept me off on foolish flights of fancy, when I threw myself into your fantasies. You wove your spell, plying me with your magic and with wine in equal measure, and I was taken in like the lost little girl I was. Do you realize all the pain you've caused me? They say if you have to ask whether someone loves you, you already know the
She's
answer.
cutting deep. She's taking no prisoners.
No more
Ah, this
convincing
chick.
anymore than I can make my own mother or father draw breath again. Your aloofness tells a different story. I no longer know what you're thinking. With my parents gone and with your refusal to even accompany me in my time of need, something broke. Or maybe it happened long ago, but I never saw it so clearly before, even after everything. I don't make you feel comfortable? Really? That's all you have to say? I won't waste any more life waiting for things that'll never come. Of course, that's what you expect me to do. Play the good wife so no one will laugh at you for being the failure you are, to shield you from the truth of your existence. Lost in your books and vapid verse, blithely drifting into the mists of time, as if not even a footnote when you could be raking at it if you'd only used your words for anything other than personal indulgence. You talked and talked about your path, the winter blueness of my eyes, all that nonsense. And the years rolled by, the seasons came and went, on and on, you pursuing your dreams that will never be, lost in your damned words, looking for clues you'll never find. I'm sure you're doing it even now with your rotting books. You took the best years of my life, and gave only empty words in return. We've gone as far as we can.
This
Something's got to give.
dude has truly been slayed.
Yes. I sit here.
It's just a bunch of a shrine to naivety. I should just destroy this useless junk. But not. I couldn't care. Why torture myself trying to remember?
So he said everything he has to say about the trunk right now.
Everything she wore, just to lure me. Not even these violent impulses give me the strength I need to open the armoire. What is... I'm too upset to even think straight.
Okay.
I hate her so much. All of this, these pathetic souvenirs from her. I couldn't care less about this. Her favorite chair, huh? I should just smash this thing to pieces. It's wobbly and off balance, just like she was. I torture myself trying to remember.
Oh.
Too upset to even think straight.
She was wobbly and off balance that night.
Does life always end up so sordid and hateful? I will fix it. In case she comes back. God has never been there for me when I needed comfort. Why would he want to go out of his mysterious way? She probably cared more for this plant than she cared for me. I hate her so. All of this,
He's like losing his rag.
Souvenirs from our relationship. They're all lies. I haven't got any bulbs on me, and I didn't bring any tools. Wait, what am I thinking? Why am I worrying about a stupid lamp? I couldn't care less about this damn thing. I'm not crawling in there. I'm too riled up for that, and it's just not dark enough anyway. Why torture myself trying to remember? Sunlight, birdsong. Nothing feels worse when there's no hope. No chance of anything.
Why must I always be the one to fill the damn pitcher?
Oh.
When did the place get so out of hand? I hate dust, and so did she, but here's a whole freaking cake of it. No, I can still see even if the light is going. I'm not turning it on. I'm too upset to even think. I hate her so much. The light is so dim here. Makes me want to chop down every tree outside. There's only a limited window of opportunity for everything. And I wasted mine. How could I have been so blind? Her vanity. Always fixing her hair before bed.
Mostly so it wasn't tangled in the morning.
Doting on her hair like a child. But I'm being unfair. Would I have wanted her to be some frump? I'm too angry to even care. All she cared about was herself all along. Her needs, her feelings. That's all that ever mattered to her.
He's losing his mind.
All of this. She never descended to criticizing my looks, though. Even when we fought, even when my hairline started going. It was a sore point for me. My thoughts are all over the place. Get it together, damn it. I couldn't care less about this damn thing. How was I supposed to react when she used this anyway? She knew I loved her. It's not like we have to say it over and over again. I torture myself trying to remember.
Okay, so the key's done with.
The smell of this disgusts me. So many lies, so much deceit. She probably tried to flush these a long time ago, but someone noticed, as if she cared about my impotent life. High blood pressure. What a load of bull. I've never felt better in my life.
I'm sick and tired of having to pamper you like a baby. Fine, I hope you have a great, lonely time at the hospital.
I'm too upset to even think straight.
Okay, so I'm done with that.
I hate her so much.
Okay.
All of this, I couldn't care less about this damn thing. I torture myself too upset to even think straight.
Okay, maybe I should try this now.
All of this,
No.
pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. It's finally sinking in. She's not coming back. Nothing in this cabin will ever change again unless it's by my hand. I couldn't care less about this damn thing. What torture. Too upset to even think straight.
Okay, so he's done with those.
I hate her so much.
Not ready for that.
All of this, pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. She's angry now. Part of me realizes I should be more shocked by this, but for some reason, I just feel numb, beyond it. She was lying to me and manipulating me all the time.
Sounds like you brought her
Why
to a
did
cabin.
I'm the one who should have been scowling.
And then
She
just like
played me like
pissed
a
her off.
harp and made me look like a complete idiot. I couldn't care less about this damn thing. Why torture myself trying? Too upset to even think straight. I hate her so much. My wife has no indulgence given except what comes to her from heaven. We eat little, we drink less. This earth breeds not our happiness. With never those dry, blackened omelets again. All of these... I couldn't care less about this damn thing. Why torture myself trying to remember?
Is he ready to go in the cupboard?
I hate her so much. All of this... I couldn't care less about this. Why torture? Too upset to even think straight.
Okay. Just finish with those.
I hate her. All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lot. I couldn't care less. If I kicked the nightstand, the dust would billow up and swallow me like a desert storm. Why torture myself? Too upset to even think. I hate her so much.
Okay.
All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. I couldn't torture myself trying to remember. I hate her so much.
Okay.
All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. Guess I could have thanked that heartless slut at least once whenever she covered up her body. No, this isn't like me. I must calm down. If anyone is to be blamed...
Oh, really?
This ugly old thing makes me feel sick. I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
He's so fucking rude.
Changeable man, insolent wretch. Sounds like Serena, all right.
Who was it made the first overtures named love unending as time endures? Even as we rode across my father's realm, the mystic sea banished thy poet's helm. Know this, scribe it in their final sketch. Spell thy love without fault to the fay, or end thy life with feet of mortal
Her
clay.
father's realm. She was a daughter of the Celtic sea god Manannán. What was it? Scholars say Niamh's divine father, Manannán, was of an elder race even more ancient than the Tuatha Dé Danann. Why torture myself trying to remember?
Okay.
Too upset to even think straight. I hate her so much. All of these pathetic I couldn't care less about this damn thing. Why torture myself trying to remember?
So he's done with these.
Too upset to even think straight. I hate her so much. All of this... I couldn't... Why torture myself trying to remember?
Alright. Can I go in here yet?
Too upset to even think straight. All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship. I couldn't... Why torture me? Too upset to even think straight.
Okay.
I hate her. All of this... I couldn't care less about this damn thing. Why too upset to even think straight.
Okay. So he seems finished with most
I
items.
hate her so much. All of these... I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Okay.
Her wedding ring or mine? But what is it doing here? Oh, please, no. I remember how happy these made her. She smiled. That wonderful smile.
I forgot that I got the jewelry box out.
It's hers. I can't believe she would just leave it here. Where the hell is she? No. It can't be true. No, I didn't do it. I need to wake
You
up
killed
from
her.
this
You definitely
nightmare.
killed her.
I must have gifted these to make amends or something. Or did I? Did I ever gift her anything? She loved her trinkets more than she loved me. Why torture myself? Too upset to even think straight.
Okay.
I hate her. All of this. I couldn't care less. Why torture myself? Too upset to even think straight.
Okay.
I hate her so much.
It's ready. I knew it.
My God. What is this? It can't. It isn't.
It is.
It happened. I can't remember. It's already rotten beyond recognition. But how much time has passed?
Fuck knows.
It's dry and withered. A body takes at least weeks to...
Knew it.
How long has it been? I can't even remember how I did it. Maybe I didn't. Do I have brain
I
damage?
think you did. I think we could tell much
Honestly,
earlier
I wouldn't be surprised.
that you did this.
Is this purgatory?
Maybe.
My own dark world? Barely alive. Is this my eternal punishment? Job, was it? Why did I not die at birth? For now I would have lain down and been quiet. I would have slept. I would have been at rest. I wonder if this plant is poisonous. With my luck, it would just give me a headache. To hell with this book. Atropa belladonna. You were a better fate for me.
Always finished with those.
We used to have some sleeping pills here. They're gone. Oh, I'd give anything for a bottle of scotch. I should electrocute myself with that lamp. I don't need to see that horror any better. Is there someone out there? Or am I hearing things? I'm not taking any chances by turning this. So many things wrong. What happened? I remember none of it. Please, let me wake up. Let it be a dream in that sleep of
He
death.
definitely did
What
this. We knew
dreams
that
may
he did
come.
this like much earlier.
I can't bring myself to close my eyes. I know I'll see her. What have I done? I remember stumbling on this more than once, but she always insisted it be kept here. She did it on
She's
purpose.
dead, bro.
This rug. I could wrap the body in it. No, I can't. I can't even think about this. It's grotesque. Red like blood. Yellow like dead eyes.
Gross.
Would death be guaranteed? If I'm too much of a coward to try killing myself with the dust. Only will I see another dawn after this long night.
I
No
hope not.
light. Only darkness. Isn't time supposed to heal all wounds?
Oh, the clock stopped.
I've really gone insane this time, haven't I?
Probably.
I could swear time is standing still. How long must I suffer? The sun is a silent death for some. Dehydration, delirium. If I smashed the window, I could just slit my wrists with the shards. Bashing my head through might cut a carotid artery, even quicker than the wrists.
Okay.
Dearest, how do I say...
I was like, where did Watch go?
She's not coming back. She never left. I've been running from a lot, but I can't run away from this. I must be in shock. It still hasn't sunk in emotionally what I must have done. What else would explain it? What's happening to me? Is this real or some kind of drug-fueled nightmare?
You haven't been
I
taking them,
could
mate.
overdose myself with this. Yeah, an easy way out is never the best one. My head is pounding. Is it the pills I never took? Is this my punishment? It smells sour and musty. K. Evidence. Shit. Evidence.
Imagine looking at
I can't
perfume and
run
going
from
evidence.
this. I didn't deserve her. Whatever happens to me, I will deserve it. When was the last time she brushed her hair? Did I brush her hair? They say hair is just dead cells anyway. The more hair you have, the more strands of dead cells sprouting from your scalp,
Oh.
streaming behind you, and you're shattering it would get me some sharp shards. But now, I'm so drained. It's all futile anyway. If only I could see her hold this again. But now, this is real. No dream was ever like that. I can't touch it. It was hers. What did I do to my love?
Murdered it? From the looks of it.
With a twist of wind, O'Sheen fell hard on his homeland ground. You and me both, my warrior poet. You and me both.
He watched his mount flee, looked up and found a silent banshee, crone of silver hair. How come I hear? Stranger, as all on time's rocking bier, thou art old, but recall to me a bard I knew in youth. Now make way, man's husk. I go bury my past in the crimson
I read
dusk.
somewhere, I forget where, only one way a fairy romance can end. There's only one way anything can end, really. It might as well be a coffin. Everything within it is just dead. I should bury my sorry self in it. All those memories. I'm so sorry, Serena. I loved you.
Did you?
My face? What's happened to my face? Is this my punishment? It's like looking into a mirror. I've just been slowly rotting inside all along. Until I took her life. Dead, worm-eaten wood. The many times we sat here. So many. To think there would ever be a last time. I must have taken her ring off when...
Nice.
Why is it in this chest? Was it guilt? Disgust? Denial? Sickness? And in health? Until death do us part.
I think death
Why
is
did she
fine.
have to be like that? Why did she I can't think about this. I feel faint. Have to breathe
I don't think she
more
did any
air.
of this.
Laughs. I can't bear looking at it any longer. I'm getting hysterical. Seeing this, I can't help thinking of pepper spray. It doesn't even make any sense. Pepper. The black condiment. I have to focus on something, just not that. I need to stop staring at this idiotic thing. If only I had died of high blood pressure, at least she would be random associations. I remember after our fight just staring at this salt shaker for what seemed like hours. Serena was the salt of the earth. She was my pillar, my guardian angel. What have I done?
Killed her?
Is this how I did it? I should bash my skull in with this right here, right now. There's no point in going on. If only Serena hadn't missed me back then. I'm going to be sick. There's no booze, no food. Even if there was anything left to eat or drink, I couldn't force it down. There's no point. Just words. This is... All the words in these books couldn't bring her back to me. What have I become? All the knowledge in here was at my reach, and yet I was blinded by ignorance.
Okay, I can't look at any of the books now. Her favourite
There's
show?
no point. No point at all. The more I look at this, the more it feels like an electric chair. I won't see her sitting on this chair ever again. I just don't know how to cope. That night, the night we had that fight, this is where she told me. What a damn fool I was.
Don't walk away from me. Don't you fucking care anymore? Stop! Get back here.
You wish he hadn't come back.
She was right. I wasn't good enough for her.
Do you realize how stupid this was? We had a plan. I took measures to ensure nothing like this would happen. But no, you couldn't help your damn self. We can't risk moving it now. The bulldozers are coming any minute.
Fire will do it.
Do you think they will buy it after all this time? It's been months since you...
Don't worry. It's all covered. He spent much time here.
Fine. Give me the kerosene.
What?
Oh shit. You forgot your... Fuck. It was so stupid to leave it. Why did you do that?
Can you calm down? I couldn't bear to wear it any longer. It's in a safe place. We'll pick it from the ashes.
Oh! No! Not like this. Please. No!
Bye, Serena. Bye, Dick. Okay. That was so heavy. Like, we knew he killed Serena. Like, I think it was fairly obvious from, like, you know, him getting angry and stuff and them having the talk. But, like, yo, that was so heavy. Good game, though. Good game. Really played with you psychologically, especially the point and click. So, I'd say I did enjoy it. Anyway, as I always say, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe. If you have something to say, leave a comment. If you didn't expect it, tell me you didn't expect it. If you did expect it, tell me how quickly you expected it, because I want to know. Anyway, I'm proud of you for getting through today, and I'm even more proud of you for getting through tomorrow. Arrivederci, arrivederci, good as should us. And there we go. Peace. See y'all in the next one. Bye!